If you're new to Cool Tools, this is a series I've been doing for about a decade. In fact, this is the 54th edition. I go around my shop and I pick out a few things that have made my shop time better, easier, or more enjoyable. And then I share them with you in case you want to try them for yourself. It's about sharing experience as much as sharing tools. A lot of these, though, are inexpensive. Many are from small businesses, and all of them are really interesting, like this square that does something all of them should, or this drill guide, or this cool Scribing Caliper, or what is undeniably the best bandsaw fence ever made. It's show and tell for adults, and you're going to enjoy it. So let's get started. Not only do I like to support small businesses whenever I can, I also like to support independent creators who turn their good ideas into genuinely useful tools. One of these guys is Izzy Swan. He and I go way back to the early days of woodworking on YouTube. He's an engineering genius, and this is one of his best ideas yet. It's called the Merlin Double Flat Square, and it's not just another measuring and marking tool. This thing is really clever. You see how standard squares have a rule that's centered on the body, while the Merlin Square's rule is flush with the body. That allows the Merlin to lay flat. Now, there are several reasons why you would love that feature, including improved line of sight when you're checking inside boxes and frames for square. But my favorite is that it allows me to accurately measure and mark without removing the rule. Another cool feature is the little stabilizer tab that keeps the tool from tipping when you're using it on an edge. It works in both right and left-handed orientations. And finally, the rule locks with a large knob that is so much easier to secure, especially if you have finger and joint issues. All of that speeds up my workflow and just makes the tool more enjoyable to use. But it gets better, because Izzy designed a separate 4-piece rule set, which is also a pleasure to use. I, for one, prefer the accuracy of a traditional rule over a measuring tape. But each rule in the set can also be swapped into the Merlin Double Square. That means that you have 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, and 12-inch options. I think that is a really smart idea. All of it is precision ground anodized aluminum that seems to be every bit as nice as that other well-known red-colored brand, but these are vastly less expensive. In fact, I'm shocked that they don't cost more, and I would not be surprised if the prices do go up down the road. So now may be the time to jump on them. I doubt this current stock is going to last long. So if you want to support independent tool makers and get some fantastic tools at the same time, check out the link below the video. You've seen this one on Cool Tools in the past, but it remains one of the handiest little things I have in my shop. Maybe it's just me, but sometimes I have a hard time drilling a straight hole while keeping the bit plumb to the workpiece. If I can't use a drill press, the first thing I reach for is my drill block. I love it because it's small, it's really inexpensive, and it has hardened steel guide holes in the most common sizes from 1/8 to 1/2. I also like the non-slip feet on the bottom, which help it stay put as I work, and the V-groove on the underside makes it possible to drill into corners or even cylindrical objects. There's not much to say about it. It's a lifesaver in certain situations, and it's just flat out handy to have in others. I have a couple of these because, like I said, they're pretty inexpensive but really handy. Keep one in the shop, another in the toolbox. I am always glad I have one. Check it out at the link below this video. Just a quick heads up for those who have been requesting hats. We have a limited supply featuring the new bearded Stumpy logo. They have a patch design, a mesh back. It's a hat, and a pretty nice one. They're on their website right now. There's even a small number of signed versions for no extra charge. Either way, I doubt these are going to last very long because the last time we did hats, they lasted like a day. So use the link below right now if you want one. This is a tool I recently picked up, but I love it already. It's a Scribing Caliper that's designed for metalworking, but it can be just as handy in the wood shop. I use mine for two things that I do on almost every project. First, I use it to mark lines parallel to the edge or end of a workpiece. This is something I've been doing with a combination square most of my life. But the built-in scribe on the end of the caliper is a lot handier than holding a pencil point on the end of the rule, which takes 2 hands, and I often have trouble keeping my workpiece in place while I do it. The Scribing Caliper leaves one hand free to hold the work as I mark. The second, and probably my favorite use, is for transferring measurements from one thing to another or for making repeated marks that are all exactly the same. I do this a lot, not just for layout, but also project assembly. It's kind of like an old-timey marking gauge and a story stick all in one. I'm telling you, you're going to find yourself using this a lot. The scribe point is carbide, so it's going to stay sharp forever if you're just using it on wood, and still a really long time if you use it on metal. You can sharpen it pretty easily as well. The scales are in both inches and millimeters, and it's just another one of those really handy things I wish I'd found years ago. I'll put a link below this video to it. This is another one that's going to disappear fast. I joined the track saw bandwagon several years ago, just like everyone else. It's the perfect saw for so many things, but I really love that it's portable. I can get the table saw quality cuts inside or outside the shop. But those tracks are so expensive, and if you damage one, it's going to ruin your day. So I recently picked up one of these protective rail bags from a company called Mellotough. It fits any track brand you have up to 59 inches long, and it'll hold 2 of them, so a full set. It has straps to secure them in place, a partition to keep them from rubbing together, and most importantly, it's padded to protect them. It zips closed, and there are even some storage pockets for clamps and accessories. The fabric weave is 600D, which is pretty heavy duty. In my opinion, this is a really good idea for anyone with a track saw. The quality is impressive for the price, and it could save you big by keeping your tracks in good shape. I'm glad I found it. I'll put a link to it below this video. You see a lot of ISOtunes on Cool Tools because they've just been a big help to my audience. Thousands of you have started using their Bluetooth earbuds and earmuffs to protect your hearing and to listen to music. And I couldn't even begin to count how many have sent emails telling me how glad they are that I partnered with this small family business way back when they first got started and then introduced them to you so many years ago. And that partnership means I can sometimes get special discounts for our Cool Tools videos. Usually that's 10% off site-wide, sometimes a bit more on certain products. But right now I can get you double the discount, 20% off, and not just on certain models, it's on everything they sell. I'll put a link below and the discount code. You have to enter that code at checkout for the discount to apply. If you haven't started taking care of your ears, now is the time, because in a few days the prices are going back up. I've been looking for a good double-sided woodworking tape for years. I want something that holds really well but doesn't leave a sticky residue. It can't be thick and puffy, but it needs to have enough give to conform to imperfect wooden surfaces. And it has to be reasonably priced. I don't want to pay 30 bucks a roll. I think I found the perfect tape. This stuff checks all the boxes. Evidently it was developed specifically with woodworking in mind. Template routing, CNC machining, even wood turning. It's cloth backed, so it's tougher than paper tape. That also makes it easier to remove in one piece. The adhesive is silicone based, so it's residue free and it doesn't pull up the wood fibers. The backing peels off easily, and it's just the right thickness so imperfections in the wood surface don't keep it from fully sticking as happens with paper PSA tape. It's also just the right price, as little as 4 bucks a roll depending on how many you get. It comes in 1-inch, 3-inch, and 4-inch. I recommend grabbing a 3-pack of the 1-inch stuff because you can always use multiple strips if you're using it on a large surface. Try this stuff. You'll be glad you have it around the shop. I saved the best for last. This is by far the best fence ever made for a bandsaw. I'm not kidding. You may recognize this from my review of the Harvey A16 Smart Bandsaw that I did last year. Now that was a $7,000 machine, so of course you would expect them to spare no expense when it came to the fence. But now you can put that same fence on any 14-inch or larger bandsaw. It's called the BigEye bandsaw fence, and it's modeled after what I think is the best table saw fence in the world. This bandsaw version is smaller, but it has all the same features. It runs on a linear bearing system with rollers between 2 stainless steel rods. That makes it glide like nothing you've ever seen. That smooth operation also makes it possible to micro-adjust, dialing in your cuts with a thumb wheel. Imagine how handy that would be for resawing veneers. This sort of bearing system also keeps the fence aligned no matter how much you move it, even if you take it off the saw and put it back on. It locks down firmly with a hand lever instead of one of those fiddly knobs. The fence extrusion works in both high and low positions, and there are integrated flip stops for repeat cuts. Like I said, this sort of high-end fence was previously only for their high-end bandsaw, but now you can put it on any saw that you feel is worthy of such an upgrade. I still need 2 more because eventually every saw in this shop is going to have a BigEye Fence on it. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link below this video. That's it for this month's Cool Tools video. Don't forget to grab a hat while you can. See you in the spring.